All right, Mr. 9K. Before I get into it, dude, I just wanted to really kind of thank you, personally, not so much through donations or through text or through anything, but really, I mean, what you've done for me, like beyond words, that there is no words. So I just appreciate all the help that you've given me and provided me, and always being willing to help. It means a lot to me. So I just wanted to thank you, personally. Somewhat through my voice and my pretty face, for everything you've done. So, hopefully this will help you. From what I'm seeing, you've gotten to where you need to be gun skill wise. I just think you're making poor decisions, in a lot of your angles, a lot of your challenges, and just kind of a lot of your decision making. So I want to go through a couple of your games, and just kind of see where you stand, and just talk to you about kind of what I would do and kind of pick it apart. So don't take it as negative or whatever. Take it as a learning experience. And if this helps you, dude, I'll do it every night for you. Like it's fun for me to do, and it helps me improve, by kind of thinking out loud and getting my thoughts of the gameplay out there, and then going back and watching the video and seeing why I would do it differently. So I can do it live with you. I can do it recorded. I kind of like recorded because I can really think about it, like been deep into my thoughts. But all right, so let's get into it, dude. Hopefully this helps you, because I think you're kind of on the border of being where you want to be, in my opinion. If you could make a couple minor changes and decisions, I think it'll help you tremendously, because at the highest level, at the top tier, everybody has the gun skill. Across the board, everybody is good with their weapon. It's angles, challenges, team shots. It's outplaying your opponent at that level, and that's kind of where you need to get, in my opinion, to help out with your carries and do whatever. So here we go.
We all got him shit-faced on Saturday. Like, at the partnership party, where it's like only partner streamers can go, what the fuck?
What the hell?
Yeah.
I tried to download your clip. I don't know how to download it off Twitch.
So, he was talking shit to me because I was losing.
If I could download it, it'd be easier for me to scan through things, but we'll wing it. We'll make it work.
I'm like, you'll remember me now, bitch.
So I didn't want to go at the beginning, and I didn't want to go when you were playing with Bob, because I want you to be playing with 2 viewers, knowing you really have to carry. And I think that's going to change some of your decision making and some of the plays.
So it was a lot of fun hanging out.
I'm just going to watch you and kind of talk. You can listen, you can tell me to fuck off, you can drink a beer, do whatever.
Hey, Toro, what's PS3, dude?
So let's get real picky here.
Goodbye.
On this map, I like that challenge. I like the play where you're going, but I don't know where your eyes are because I can't see them, obviously. I'm always checking this glint right here.
Hey, Toro, what's PS3, dude?
Right there. I usually go there, and I would have picked you off there more times than not. I'm literally hardscoping this lane right here because it's too hard. It's too hard for me to hardscope this up here because usually they blink up or they glide up, and then they get behind this cover. I'm usually hardscoping this. It's my playoff spawn if I'm on that spawn. So you could have been looking there. Who knows? Good snipe. Noticed your teammate got one. Okay, so 3-on-1. Push. Game over. GG.
Is that a Blu-ray player? Is that a Blu-ray player?
It looks like everyone went the exact same way. I don't like your teammate being right on your ass. So you notice they've rotated.
They're pushing over on B.
Good, you picked him up. I actually really like that play. I like that you didn't force that shot. Most people are gonna shoot there. I'm an asshole. You shot. I wouldn't have shot there.
Got one. Other one's in the castle.
I would have waited for a clear shot. He had no clue you were there,
Grenade, he's one
but
shot.
it worked out for you.
Going up top. On the top. Coming down the steps right now. He's coming back for the revive. Coming back for the revive on the Titan.
Your teammate. Okay, good. Your teammate's rotating.
On my orb.
Should've went
Nice.
for the
It's a
res,
good play.
dude. His teammates are probably screaming at him right now.
Oh yeah. Sure they are.
But PS3 love and life.
I'm hoping I catch a time where you really, where I'm watching you and I'm like, Matt,
T-Rex takes a lot of heat from
Come
me,
on,
dude.
Matt.
I'll tell you right now, T-Rex was like one of the only partner streamers that even had.
so
like,
far you're playing this
gave
pretty
me the
good though. I
time of
mean,
day
these
when
kids
we
aren't
were
very
doing
good.
this event.
Your first game of the card, so I'll probably fast forward a
And
couple
he
games after this.
he
But
literally, like I said, when
yeah,
he
I
was
mean,
talking
you're just
to
running
people,
through
like,
these kids. I'd like to
they're
see you in
him,
a
and
in
I
a
was the next
competitive
person in
game.
line, he like literally
No,
stopped
let's
his
fast forward.
conversation. Yeah, they're just tumbling fucking douchebags.
That's all they're doing. Just bounce.
This is a good map because there's a lot of angles on this map, and a lot of different plays and a lot of ways to play it. So
I don't know. We
this will be a
lost
good
our
one to
first
critique.
game. So we're actually grinding this. So what is that? What win are you guys at? 3 wins?
Now I understand you're streaming and paying attention to chat and stuff,
The first
but
game?
to me it's fairly important,
Oh, that was
especially
good.
with
So what do you
weak
guys have, 4
teammates,
wins?
to really scope out your opponents.
Alright.
You know, the basics. You don't need KDs and all that shit that people look up, but I want to know what subclasses I'm going against,
First game, I'm like, we only
and what's their primary and what's their secondary, so I know to abuse it or not abuse it. They're all 3 sniping. I'm not going to play this lane. I'm not going to play that lane. I'm going to try to force closer engagements.
it's gonna be a fucking bad one, but then 9K put his big boy panties on and
It
started
became a
fighting
phantom.
Unless you're feeling really OP and think you can take them all out, but...
You know, when fucking 9K went all fucking ghost protocol on that ass.
It happens.
I think you're hardscoping that a little too long, if I'm getting picky.
Shit, he's stepping like a
I don't like that all 3 of your team is right here. Again, that's kind of... If we're playing angles,
wombo combo me.
it's just not a good play to have 3 there. I always like to try to work a flank. Like what you did, that's a good play in my opinion, to work that flank. Your teammate wasn't helping you at all.
Fucking douchebags.
That's all they're doing.
Like what is he doing over here? When you're fighting 2 here, he needs to be at least supporting you or getting that res, in my opinion.
You know you're a fucking retard when you're doing it and you don't even need to do it.
It's all good. It's all good in the hood, dude. It's all good in the hood. That's just one of
I assume you're going to go to that same lane, which I don't like. You know that. You're there so long that I'm afraid some... Yeah, rock.
Ow!
Pride rock.
Ew! Ow! Ow! Ow!
I hate that you're freaking
Look out.
overlays here. Let me see if I can get that read on radar.
Toad, you gotta run for my res, run for my res, run for my res, it's behind you. Yeah, they're just tumbling fucking douchebags.
That's all they're doing. Goddamn bouncing all over the place.
Okay, very annoying.
Ew!
Okay,
That's just one
so that was a pretty good call by me for not seeing this. So he's gonna be Pride Rock hardscape, and you hardscape there too long. I would at least unscope and check radar, because see, I can't see your radar, but you see him here. He's there.
Ew! Ew!
I really wish I could see your
Ow!
radar, because a huge
Ow!
critique and gameplay of mine is reading
Look
radar
out.
reads. So knowing that guy's there, I'm absolute. So if you make that read when you got shot from Pride Rock, you know there's a guy Pride. You should pick up that guy that's pushing you to your right. Your only option is to probably slide into mid bridge and hope that the guy's not hardscoping mid bridge and regen. I think you're setting yourself up there by going out absolute. I mean, I know it's a panic situation. You just got, bodied from the left, but
Toad, you gotta run for
in
my
an
res,
ideal
run for my res,
situation,
run for my
that's
res,
my
it's behind
play.
you. It's behind
But
you.
I can't
Turn
see your
around, turn
radar,
around,
so I
turn
can't.
around.
I'm having
There you
trouble.
go. Get a girl.
Like radar is the biggest part. Like a good player always knows their radar and knows their angles to escape.
He shotgunned me.
What the
Oh,
fuck is
oh,
going
what's
on?
Matt, you're drunk.
Fucking
You're
just
drunk, dude.
damn bouncing all over the place.
Oh god, I don't like this. We're reloading.
Like, I mean,
Oh, come on! I
Oh my
can't
god, let's watch that
reload.
again in slow-mo.
What up, Hulk smash? I just wanna be
That's where I wish I could download it so I could get to the spot I really want to be at.
Ow! Ow!
Alright.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Okay, so there was 2 there. So,
Look out.
mid-bridge was your best play. But
Toad, you gotta run for my res.
Toad
Run
is
for my res,
literally
run for my res.
lost.
It's behind you. It's behind you. Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. There you go. Get a girl. Alright, turn around.
I would push that and firebolt it. If you throw a firebolt right when he's on that res, it's gonna burn both of them. He'll tank the initial damage, but it'll set that burn and it'll start just taking the shield away, and then you win that first melee.
Oh, come on!
I would have meleeed there.
I can't
I actually
reload.
disengaged and got reses because you're on 2. You're on 2 of his orbs. His only way out is, you know, through the garage door.
What a fuck! What a bunch of fuckery!
Alright. Second round, I like your switching the angle. You noticed and you recognized that Pride Rock hit you before.
So
What the
let's
fuck?
stop allowing them to. I have no nade yet.
What was that?
Okay.
Your mouse flip?
Where he killed you from last time. He's on a rock.
Fuckery.
Fucking fuckery is this shit.
Alright, so a good play on this map, in my opinion, off spawn, is to go through the special room to the left, or even rotate all the way out and around, and go to that head glitch spot on Pride Rock, like behind it in the river, and you can pick people off, and you can challenge that guy, because assuming they're going to do the same thing they did before, and they might not. Assuming they are, if it's me in your situation, I want to force that one-on-one because I'm going to beat him. I'm going to beat him every time one-on-one. Like, that's my mindset, and it has to be your mindset, is I'm going to win every 1v1 I have. Like, you have to win your 1v1s, and if you die, it has to be a 2-on-1 or getting unlucky or a trade where your teammates can get you. So my play there is to go to Pride Rock and force a 1-on-1, and hopefully he's hard scoping into that mid lane, and you firebolt and pulls him down.
Push over on this side. So
Okay, so you saw him there. I see, fucking radar, dude.
I have
Alright.
no nade yet.
Oh shit. Okay. He is on the rock where he killed you from last time. He's on the rock where he killed Matt from last time.
Ooh, I didn't like that challenge. That any good player is going to kill you there right away. Also don't like that I don't have audio anymore. So any good player, that float, it's not a
Go.
good.
Get a girl. All right, turn around.
Where he killed you from last time. He's on
All right,
the rock
so here I'm sliding. I'm either gonna slide. I'm not even gonna challenge this app because he just called he's on rock, right? So you know he's hard scoping probably this door, or he's got a call from his teammate that you're here because you challenged his teammate, and he might be hard scoping this angle. For me, I'm gonna probably run and slide. I'm gonna slide in the garage and I'm gonna get on the head glitch box, and then I'll challenge him on rock with my sniper. Is my play there. I know it's harder, obviously, you know, split second decision, but I think that's the optimal play in this situation. Is slide. I mean, his best scenario is gonna body you. You're gonna regen. You're gonna reset the fight, and hopefully your teammate's gonna fall back to you. And you're basically gonna be baiting probably one of them into you. One of them's probably gonna push into you to hold off this res, but that's good for you because you have the advantage in here because you're in a head glitch and you have a guy with you. You just give yourself no you have no chance of sniping him there because you're in the air. And he's hard scoping, you're just dead. Like, it's a rough area to be in. I mean, he did the same thing, you know. I think he has to go inside and try to make a play. Obviously, you can't rely on him, but I really wish that wasn't muted, but this is a good game to watch. All right, so let's talk about heavy. I noticed probably 95% of your heavy rounds, you do this, and I don't like it. And I'll explain my reasoning, take it or leave it. This is my thoughts on it. Okay. My thoughts on heavy round is I don't want to play a heavy round. I don't want them to get heavy, ever. So any map that I possibly can get a radar read and push that heavy, I do. And I tell my team that too. Like, I can send my team to one heavy if I'm really trying to carry, but in this scenario, I'm going mid-bridge. I'm getting a read. As soon as I get a blip or a read, I'm pushing that read. And I'm banking that my read is correct. So worst case scenario is you get a bad read, you pick up one, but you kill him and you pick up heavy with your team. So let's just say they're going outside heavy. In this scenario, you're here. I can't see the top of your radar. I'm assuming they're not here. So they're 3-on-2 with the two guys you're carrying. I'm assuming they're going to wipe your two guys, grab heavy, 3-on-1 against you. And it's just, you don't want those odds, in my opinion. So my play there, I'm going mid-bridge. I'm reading they're going rock heavy. And I'm making a push, throwing a firebolt, and doing the best I can to hold them off heavy, one, and get pickup kills. If I pick up one kill in that situation, it's your chances of winning heavy rounds it just increases so much, rather than you having to clutch a 1-on-3 is the way I look at it. Or even if we take all three guys and we go to their heavy, I'd rather go to their heavy, challenge them, all of us die, than build supers on heavy round by picking up heavy and trying to pick people off. So that's my thought process behind it. I don't know if that's clear or you kind of get it, but my whole thinking on heavy round is kill them before they get heavy is optimal, or die immediately to them picking up heavy. But I want it to be a challenge right away before heavy comes up, so it's not a heavy fight. Because I always think I have the advantage if it's primary, secondaries, a normal fight, I have the advantage. And I want to force that rather than some idiot getting the truth and shoving a rocket up my ass. So that's my heavy theory, and I think it will help you. I know on Black Shield, you always went outside, and you always sent your two guys inside. I just think it's a bad play. Like, I think on Black Shield, for instance, you all go inside, you read if they're there, and if they're not there, you're blitzing outside right away. Because you can get to that heavy before it spawns, and you can firebolt them, and they're sitting on it, trying to pick it up, and you wipe them most times. So there's one there. So that's a good scenario. He pulled heavy, though. And he literally crushed you. It's unlucky. I mean, it's shade step. It's shit, but rewatch it just to see how he played that. Get it there. See, the problem is I can't see your radar. Like, I can't make my reads I want to make. So ideally here, your worst case is a trade. Best case is you're going to kill him. Your two guys are challenging outside heavy. And best case is they'll hold them off long enough for you to rotate with heavy after you pick up this kill. Alright, so we missed our melee. I would have firebolted right there and forced a second shade step. So now, at that point, you know he's out of shade step. He's used his 2 shade steps. You got to firebolt right away, and at least burn him to set yourself up for a trade, so he doesn't go and just destroy. So your team got heavy, but So in a bad scenario, but it worked out good, he died quickly. That's like the worst case, best case. The round's over, they're not building supers. I can't stand when you get to a round, unless it's you, where you can actually clutch it, where you get one of your guys that thinks he's going to be clutch and spends 2 minutes running around the map only to die, and their supers are, 25% more built up. Because they're literally going to stomp you with those supers. I tell people to jump off the map. I tell people to go die. Like, not in a bad way. In a strategic standpoint, unless you can clutch something, you can't do it. And Goku does it a lot, and I tell him, like, he understands now, like, the reasoning. You got to go give up the round. So that was a good round. So I like this challenge. This is what I was talking about earlier, about challenging Pride Rock. You pick that guy off. He's hard scoping mid. You realize another one's there. He picked off your guy. Good firebolt. At this point, I'm falling back because there has to be a guy flanking you right now. This guy's probably mid-bridge, the guy that killed your two. Try to get to one more. I need audio. Be good. Let's watch this actually, because you played good this game from what I remember. Let's try to pick it apart a little bit on a good game. How long is it? 20 minutes. All right. Now you can draw or doodle while you listen to me in the background. It'd be nice for sound, but I'm just going to go off your plays and not worry too much about your teammates' calls or your calls or your positioning or anything like that. So. I miss 9K. How are you? I don't know how you're able to do this, by the way. Like, I guess it's part of being a good streamer. Like, you're reading chat, you're talking to your wife, you got the dog going crazy. Like, in a game like this where I know it's going to be competitive because you know Johnny or whatever his name is, John A. And you know XBL is decent, at least he thinks he is. You know it's going to be a close game because you're essentially carrying. We're at 23 minutes. I'm not going to pause too much. I'm just going to talk through it. I hate that challenge. I hate going on water tank. It's just they can get to their truck first, and they're literally hard scoping you. Any good player, you're dead. Like right away, you're done. When I play with Finger, he's on that truck, and he rarely loses a gunfight up there. I assume you're calling out to your teammates that, he's absolute. It looks like they're rotating around. Yep, okay. They picked it up. Again, yeah. It looked like you were going to go water tower. You didn't. I don't like this challenge either. On this map, I'm always forcing B and trying to get a pick from B. I don't like that challenge at all. I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but we're going to go back. I hate that challenge. So, all right. We've established they're not beach, right? We know they're at B. They could be mid-hole, could be B castle, they could be B special, they could be heavy, they could be hard scoping that head glitch right here that you're about to peek. But we've established they're not there, right? So we've established they're not beach. So we know they're possible places they are, and I believe they're all sniping. I think you know that too. So this challenge, I hate. Like you're so open right here that you're just dead. Like a lot of times people are going to head glitch this because they're doing the same reads, right? They're at B. They're realizing they're not coming B. Okay, they probably at this point have somebody looking mid from top head glitch by the exploding barrel. They're realizing you're not at water tower. You guys are all at C flag. C flag? Yeah, you're all at C flag. So one of them should be looking this way. So this challenge is, if you're gonna challenge it with your sniper out. Is what I'm getting at. Good, I like that. You're checking all your angles. So now we've established your read now is they're rotating through mid. There could be a guy at special. Possible. But the initial read is they're rotating probably through mid. Probably going to get cat special and maybe make a play on mid hole special. And I guess they could have somebody sit on this special, but my read is they're in mid. I can't see your radar though. Okay, so there is a guy sitting there. It's a good snipe. Where was he? I don't know where Toad was, but you do. So you've made that read. You've established it's a 2-on-2. You're doing the right thing. Okay, he's right behind you. Where would he get killed from? He got killed by a grenade. Maybe this guy's grenade. So if that's the case, your teammate's hopefully playing the res. You're going for special. I hate this play. If you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do, you're gonna go straight for special. So you killed this guy. You're red to him. He's gonna be calling you out. And if they're not playing special, they're gonna be picking you off. See? You're so open there that even though it's quick, it's 2 seconds, maybe a second. Any good sniper is hard scoping you there. Because this guy's calling you out. And I mean, it's a standard play in my opinion. So if you're gonna play that special, he's on C ramp. I'm kind of stumped. It helps to hear tremendously. Okay. So if you're gonna play this special, there's only one angle they can shoot you. It's that long lane. I'm gonna challenge that with my sniper while I'm pulling special. Is my play there. So it looks like there's probably somebody on his orb because your teammate's playing it real passive and you're hard scoping it. So I'm assuming there was a call out there. He's coming for that special, which I don't like because it allows them to put pressure on you, which they're doing. I don't like this hard scope. Okay. It works out because you killed him. However, you're there so long and so attached to him on that hard scope that the whole time this guy could easily, and that he should, pick you off because that guy should say he's hard scoped and he should come out and just shoot you in the head. He doesn't, but see how long you're there and you never checked down here. You're still there. So you have to assume this guy's making a flank. You have to assume he's coming rubble probably, as this guy's just kind of holding your attention. They're playing this really bad. I don't know why they're holding hands like that. Good firebolt, good pickup. Jesus, 30 minutes. Alright. I gotta wrap this up because I want to try to keep it short so I'm not like flooding you with stuff, but if you'll watch it just as kind of my thought process while I'm playing, like I'm just trying to vocalize what I would be doing. Again, that challenge I don't like. I don't like challenging that lane. You're challenging hardscopers, and I don't like that unless I'm the hardscoper. So if I'm there, I'm watching that lane, and I'm gonna pick up if you're going B or not pretty quick, and I'm gonna be rotating. Let's see how you play this last alive. You're a ghost on their radar, as we call it. You haven't gotten any kills in this round. There's nobody dead. So as soon as you miss that first snipe, I would have gotten out of there. Because it's hard to win that. I would have probably rotated to C ramp and tried to force another engagement.
My first death.
Even if you got that snipe, I'm going to push through to B and try to catch them getting that res. And I think you would have probably stayed there. Your team has to, this is so hard because you're getting baited now. Your team's not with you. They came, they flanked. All right.
Let's go.
Things are working out, but optimally, I would have slowed down that push and waited for my team to get to the flank so they're there to support you. Because that kid should have killed you, in my opinion. Like, I know you're hyped and you're trying to get in there. Like, this challenge, I hate. Now they know you're coming. Firebolt, nice. I don't know how, he must have shade stepped. That was a good firebolt. So you should have picked up only one of them grabbed heavy. Here you gotta chill. You have to chill. Like, you're going into that fight handicap 2-on-1. I would have waited on self-res. I know it's kind of instinct. It's a 50-50 call on that. I would have seen what my teammate did. If he picked up that kill, you save it to next round, you probably win this
I
match.
have no special. Just putting it out there.
But if they kill him, he could turn around and res snipe you, so 50-50. So we've gone this way every time. You know how I feel about that. He called B flag. Good call. I don't know why you're jumping so much. When I jump, there's a reasoning for it. I'm usually warlock skating, which...
Oh, Johnny! Got the blade dance. Back at it again with the blade dance. He's up there. He's out of.
You're kind of just jumping around,
Camera, Rory,
and it's gonna hurt you in the pulse rifle meta because you're not accurate.
All right.
Um,
It's all good.
and I understand the reasoning of jumping, and I try to slide corners more than jump because of that fact. That I can, if I slide a corner, I can come out shooting. If I jump a corner, I have to hit the ground before I can shoot. I feel like you're just kind of floating. You're not really skating.
It's fine. What up, JR?
You're playing special, which is smart. I mean, you're the Slayer. You need special. He popped blade. It looked like he popped a blade. Okay, so here I wouldn't go mid. You're gonna go mid, yeah. You saw the guy hard scoping you. I would have rotated through.
You can stand there and look at me all you want there, Johnny. I don't have it, so.
Anyway, I'm not gonna make this an hour-long review.
Just kidding.
So let's just go over the things you need to work on. The biggest, just if there's anything to take from this, I want you to focus on your challenges. A lot of the times you'll challenge when you're weak, and you're gonna lose every time. You're gonna lose the gunfight every time when you challenge weak, especially when you're challenging with primary. It's just not gonna. It's like playing poker. You want to play your odds. Your odds are so bad in that situation that it's not even worth challenging it a lot of the times. Also, you need to realize when you're in a gunfight, especially in this meta, because the time to kill is high, it takes a long time to die. You need to realize when you're behind in a gunfight and always have an exit. So I'm always trying to play either a head glitch. You know, if I'm challenging a guy here, I'm challenging him from here or from here or from here. Always where I can have an exit to where if I screw up and I miss, half of a burst, and I know that my opponent's good, my opponent's not gonna miss a burst, I'm gonna disengage and live to fight another day is my theory. Because the theory of win your ones, like you have to win every 1v1 or at least trade. And I know in the heat of battle, you're like, oh, I'm gonna kill him, but really you're not. If you miss a burst and you're behind in the gunfight, you need to realize that, and you need to disengage and fully recover. Either get a new angle or come back, or however you want to play it. That's up to you. But the key is for you to stay alive, especially in carries. Like, you've just got to do your best to realize, hey, I screwed up in this gunfight. Like, a trade's not really going to help us here, and me dying is really not going to help us. Like, I got to disengage. So that's my 2 cents on everything. I'm happy to do these whenever you want. I can make them shorter, longer. You can ask me questions. If there's particular games you want me to look at, I don't know. This is just kind of me and my thought process. When I play, what I would do. Hopefully, you can remember certain key things. I know you're not going to remember everything, but you can think and start to train your thought process of making the correct plays, because that's what's going to start separating you, and that's when you're going to really see your skill gap go from, because you have the aim. We've established that. You can aim your weapon, you can shoot, you can play the class pretty good, you understand the perks and how to play it. The next step is just enhancing the mental game and making the proper plays and forcing situations in your favor. Forcing 2-on-1s, forcing a bad angle, challenging somebody when they don't have an escape. If you have an escape and they don't, you can really put pressure on them, and it's gonna make you start winning these gunfights that you're losing. And I think it'll help you tremendously, and you'll start to see your skill rise, because I think you've kind of hit the ceiling. You're not going to get much better at aim. There's just kind of a cap for everybody. You're good. You can aim. So your next step is to really start, if you want to get good, you got to do stuff like this and really think it out, to where when you're playing, it starts to become just second nature. Like, there's plays I make, there's dumb plays I make, but a lot of my plays would take 10 minutes to me explain why I'm doing it, but I just do it because I know it's the right thing to do. And it's from playing, it's from looking at my videos, it's from having people help me, it's having people do these for me. Like, it's a lot deeper than people think. Like, you can't just be great at the game, you have to really put in work. There's freaks that are just tremendously good, that are talented. I'm not one of those people. I'm older, I don't have the reflexes, so I have to study and I have to outthink my opponents. So that's what I'm good at. What makes me competitive, in my opinion, is I can outplay people. So like I said, I'm willing to help you as much as you'd like, as little as you'd like. But this is enjoyable for me to do. Helps me, sharpens me up. So if it's something you like and you want to keep doing, dude, I'm down for it. If you have suggestions, if you have different things that help you, like maybe this doesn't help you, maybe you want me to play with you, maybe you want me to talk to you live, so you can ask questions like, okay, why why would you do that when I did this? Or you can, debate something with me or say your reasoning. So I hope it helps, dude. I appreciate all you've done for me, dude. It's so I'm willing to help you however I can. All right, man. I'll end it here. That's a lot for you to take in. So hope you enjoy it. Hope you can use it, and be happy to do it again. All right, man.